Hello everyone! In this video, we will showcase how to onboard, install, and use the catalog service powered by Adobe Commerce. You can access the documentation on the Experience League platform. This is where you will be able to find the latest updates. Let's start with setting up and installing the catalog service on your instance. Start by logging in with the following command, which is Magento Cloud Login. And then, when the browser opens, make sure to authorize the Magento request. Now you are logged in and you are ready to follow the next steps. As I've previously mentioned, I'm going to use the CLI command on this demo. That means that I have to go to the Magento instance and copy the CLI command and then run it into my terminal. On this step, you can change the name of the directory, or you can just hit enter, and that way the default name will be used. Now, you have the project successfully downloaded on your local machine. The next step is to open your project using your favorite IDE. You have to go to Composer.json and make sure that the main repository is repo.magento.com. Under the Require section, all you have to do is add the following line, which represents the meta package needed for installing the catalog service. Now save the file and run Composer update. This command downloads all the required packages to the vendor directory. It is useful to check locally that the configuration is correct, as on Magento it runs automatically. After the command has finished, you can see that composer.log was also modified. You now have to commit and push both files to your main branch so that the update and install are run and the updates are applied. Let me show you how you can get the Commerce API keys needed for using the catalog service. In order to be able to use the service, you have to generate two API key pairs. You have to log into your Commerce account and under the Magento tab, select API Portal on the sidebar. You will have to generate your keys for each environment, Sandbox and Production. Enter a name in the API key section and click Add New. Repeat these steps for both your environments and make sure to save the keys on your local machine, as you will not be able to access them anymore once you close the section. Let's move to setting up the connector. Go back to your Commerce Services connector and use the API key pairs that you've generated. First, configure the Sandbox key section. Copy the public one from your Commerce account and paste it into the corresponding input. The private one will be the one that you've downloaded on your local machine on the previous step. Do the same thing for your Production Keys section. Copy the public one from your Commerce account and the private one will be the one you've downloaded. You must now configure the SaaS identifier, which is going to be your own project. Add the desired name, hit Create button, and then you have to select the data space, which for us is going to be Production. It is very important to keep in mind that the testing data spaces correspond to the Sandbox environment, whereas the Production one corresponds to the Production environment. Don't forget to check the official docs for any updates, and also feel free to reach out to us on the Slack channel.